Hey guys, it's currently Sunday night at about 11 p.m. and technically I have school tomorrow, but something really strange is happening right now that not only might cancel school for tomorrow, but might actually cancel school for a long enough time that I might be able to go home for a while. What's been happening is that I'll just give a really brief explanation of what's been going on, and I'll provide links in the description where you can read more if you want to. But basically what the issue is, UNB pays, I guess, a lot less. They pay their staff a lot less than other universities in Canada. And of course the staff working at UNB doesn't really like that, and the staff's been wanting to get a raise in their salary. Well, UNB, of course, they specify what specific, how much of a raise they want, and the school doesn't like that, and they've been counter-offering with a smaller raise, and basically since March, the staff of the university have been negotiating with the university to try and get a fair raise. Well, here we are 9 months later, and they still haven't come across an agreement, and I guess the staff, they finally said it's the last straw, and I guess about 2 months ago, it was announced that eventually, if the staff did not get the raise they wanted, they were going to go on strike. And over the Christmas break, they announced a deadline for the strike, and that deadline was midnight on January the 13th. Well, it's currently 11 p.m. on January the 12th. So basically, the short story is they're still negotiating. They've been negotiating today, presumably, and in 50 minutes, if they have not come across an agreement, the faculty of the University of New Brunswick is going to go on strike. If that happens, all classes will be cancelled. So basically, if they don't agree on something in the next 50 minutes, school is cancelled, and well, I'm gonna go home. I've already arranged with Mom, and if they go on strike, Mom's gonna come up, and I'll get to come home for a while. If there's a strike, nobody knows how long it'll last. It could be a week, it could be a day, it could be 2 months, but nobody knows. If a strike actually does happen, I hope it's for at least a couple of days, because it would kind of suck if the strike happened, I went home, then I found out I'd have to go back here on the same day. And speaking of which, I kind of feel like I'm the only student who's not crossing their fingers that the strike doesn't happen. If the strike happens, I'm not going to be upset at all. I'll just enjoy the break I get. With that being said, if the strike doesn't happen, I'll be fine with that too, because the thing is, if the strike does happen, and let's say it happens for a week, that means there will probably be no March break. If it goes on for longer than a week, that probably means there will be no March break, and part of summer break will be gone. So let's say the strike lasted for a month. Well, instead of getting out of school in April, I wouldn't get out of school until May probably. So that's the only drawback to this whole thing. So it does disrupt things quite a bit, but the whole thing's just interested me a lot, because of course I've never been through a school strike before. Actually, I have. About 10 years ago, back in elementary school, the professors went on strike, and I remembered as a result, we had a 3-hour-long recess every day, which was kind of cool. That lasted for quite a while. But just from the whole technicalities of it, I'm kind of interested on what'll happen. So in a little over 45 minutes, we will find out. I think at midnight they'll send out an email. Now I'll go to my email here. They sent an email earlier today titled, "In the event of a strike on Monday, dear students, we just want to send a quick note, yada yada yada." Basically, they say if there's a strike, we'll be notified by email. There will be immediate implications. Basically, they just said you'll be notified by email, and they list a couple of websites where you can read more information. And you know what? I'm not a businessman. I don't know all the technicalities of this negotiation of salary. I don't know what's right and what's wrong. I don't know if the teachers are wrong in wanting a larger raise than what the university will give them. I don't know if the university's in the wrong for not giving the teachers the raise they want. I don't know. Because when you look at it on one hand, the faculty is probably kind of lucky to be able to get a job in New Brunswick. We are the poorest province in Canada, and our financial state's not great. So and it's incredibly hard to get a job here in this province, and they should be lucky they have a job anyway. But on the other hand, they are being paid less than what other universities pay their faculty, and as a result, a lot of potentially good professors are leaving the university to go to other schools who will pay them more. So they're having a hard time keeping the school staffed with decent professors. That's what you want. You want good professors. And if you don't pay a lot compared to other universities, well, good professors aren't going to come to you. And that's the unfortunate thing. Historically, UNB's been considered one of the greatest universities in Canada, if not the world. In recent times, the last couple of years, people have started questioning that, and that's kind of a sad thing, and of course it makes me a bit nervous too, because basically my future depends on UNB, providing that proper education and everything. So from a student perspective, it's this whole negotiation thing's, kind of a nerve-wracking thing as well. But I'm not really worried about it, there's nothing I can do. I'm not part of the negotiation. The students don't really have much of a say at all. So, I'm just going to sit back and relax. I'm doing some math homework, which is going well so far. Differential equations, quite interesting stuff, at least as far as we've gone into it right now. So, I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for bed. And at midnight, we'll check the email again and see if anything comes in. It's like waiting for New Year's. It's been said that the official deadline for the strike is 12:01 a.m. Don't know why they're so specific, but anyway, 12:01 a.m. Is apparently when the strike is going to officially begin. So assuming it's going to happen, we should see an email come in alerting all the students that classes are cancelled. Or perhaps maybe they won't send out the email till tomorrow morning, I don't know. But I'll stay up for the next 15-20 minutes and see if anything comes in. At 12:01 I'll start refreshing my email. Holy crap, it actually happened. It's 12:05 a.m. No email has come in yet, but here on Facebook, the AUNBT, the Association of University of New Brunswick Teachers, has officially said we are on strike. Despite significant concessions on our part, the employer was not interested in a deal. They even backtracked. Holy crap. Well, it looks like I'm going home tomorrow. Sweet. I'll send an email off to Mom before I go to bed. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So I'll wait and see if an email comes in. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow at home, probably. 12:09, email came in at 12:07. UNB special announcement, classes suspended. Let's take a look, I haven't read it yet. As of 12:01 a.m., January 13th, the association, yada 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 yada, has withdrawn their services to the university, exercising the legal right to strike. With the exception of some online courses and courses in Miramichi, does not affect me. All classes will be suspended for the duration of the strike. Holy crap. Well, looks like I'll be firing an email off to Mom, and I'll be going home tomorrow. Instead of getting up at like 7:30 tomorrow morning, I'll get up at like 11. And yeah, I'll see you guys at home. Holy crap, I cannot believe this is actually happening. Well, here we are, back again. Welcome back, to me anyway. Yeah, I'm very surprised, but nice to get another break home. It'll make up for my Christmas break, which was less than stellar, 3 days of it without power, and then, you know, a good week of it moping over my marks from last semester. But, yeah, here we are back again. So what am I gonna do? Well, I've already started working on some homework. I do have some homework that I can get done, so I'll get that done. And, heck, other than that, I'll, relax and, make some videos, and that'll be it. So, I will see you guys later.